Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the 1,000-pound cider review, which really sounds mean when you're here alone. I'm not 1,000 fucking... Why did I even name it the 1,000? Oh, because I did it with Paul all the time, and the joke was that we were both over 300 pounds, and it was funny. Anyway, on this cider review, we're drinking some cracked apple. So cracked apple cider is cider with spiced rum, and it's 5.5% alcohol by volume. There you go. This is one of the products that is hard to get Ontario craft ciders into the LCBO because of. I didn't know anything about this. I just saw it, got kind of excited and grabbed it. Anyway, we have here ingredients: carbonated water, fermented apple juice, sugar, ethanol, rum, citric acid, flavors, preservatives of potassium sorbate, and sulfur oxide. And then in brackets it says allergy warning, contains sulfites. Cracked apple is a cider with real character and barrels of personality. With our drinks, as in life, we like to spice things up. And that's exactly what we've done by adding a splash of spiced rum to our tangy apple cider. Enjoy super chilled. So I'm breaking the rules because this is basement temperature. This is produced and canned for Beverage Brands Admol in Gloucester. Okay. So, I didn't know where this was from. This is actually made by the same people that make, the Dead Crow Bourbon Beer, which I must tell you, did not taste bad, but as a bourbon beer, it was probably the worst bourbon beer I've ever had, and I would rather drink the Labatt Bourbon Barrel Ale over and over and over again before I touched this again, if I was looking for bourbon flavors. Or the Bud Project 12 Bourbon Barrel, Bourbon Stave aged beer over this, if I was looking for something with bourbon taste. So now, I'm a little let down with picking this up. These actually both hit the same CBO at the same time, so I'm a little leery now. And I was talking to the guys from Double Trouble Brewing, because they actually have a craft cider, and they told me craft cider is actually harder to get into LCBOs than craft beer because of super sweet, sugary, alcoholic beverages from overseas. And now I know this is one of those, and I paid money for it. But you know what, I always want to try something at least once, so I would have paid money for it anyway. There we go. So, looks like an apple cider, right? Very sparkly. The glass has a few clingers, but that's okay. Very sparkly, lots of carbonation moving up. Very yellow, very straw yellow. Exactly what you would expect from it. Woo! Actually, this is what, 2 days old? They smell a lot alike. Just super sweet. Sort of limey. A little bit of lime. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of lime. Some apple. Apple, lime, and in lime, I'm thinking more lime cordial and like a lime Mr. Clean almost, a citrus Mr. Clean. But yeah, lime, apple, and just a sugary sweetness, just full-on sugary fake sweetness on there. Spiced rum, usually spiced with vanilla. It's usually just rum aged in a barrel with vanilla added. Not getting vanilla, not getting what I would think would make me think rum. But it does say a splash of rum, so who knows how much rum actually goes in this. I touched my fucking mustache, and it touched my nose hair, and oh my god. Okay, let's get into this. Cheers. Okay, very effervescent. Okay. first and foremost, I can say, when I reviewed this, and I always never know how I'm going to put up the video, so you don't know which video you're going to see first. But when I reviewed this, the Dead Crow Bourbon Ale, I made fun of it, and I think I gave it a 1 or a 2 out of 10 as a bourbon barrel, a bourbon beer. When I reviewed this, I was pissed off about that, but I did give it almost a 6 out of 10 as just a beer, because it was a good little beer. It reminded me of a lot of lime beers out there. It kind of reminded me of a beer that I really did like, which was, I can't even think of the name now. I just actually bought some more. I just got some more of it sent to me. Desperados. It reminded me of Desperados tequila beer, where it was a very good beer, but it didn't at all really have a flavor of what it was saying it would. So, I mean, I'll give this that. I gave it a very low mark stylistically, and then I said, as a beer on its own, this is where it sits. This, however, I don't even want to drink it. And I will, but I don't want to. Okay, on the plus side, contains sulfites. You don't get that latex rubber. At least I'm not getting, and I'm very, very sensitive to sulfites, to the taste of sulfites. I'm not getting that latex rubber taste. So, I mean, let's look on the bright side. You don't get the sulfite taste. That is an amazing, amazing thing to look forward to when you pick up anything with sulfites in it. Not tasting it means yes. Yes. Also on the plus side, you do almost get a natural apple flavor near the end. You get that sour apple flavor that you would get from eating the skin on a Granny Smith. Like, just a little bit of flesh on that skin. You get that sour tannin, fleshy taste that you would get from a green apple. Other than that, it's fake as shit. Really, the lime taste that was so apparent in this is very apparent in this as well. I don't know if they think that lime just tastes like both bourbon and spiced rum, or if they're just thinking that, what these both taste like is the watered down remnants of a rum and coke and a bourbon and coke at a bar where somebody squeezed the lime in, and at the end you just get that little bit of lime juice and water. I don't know if that's what they think the boozes taste like, but spiced rum, and I mean, I'm not a huge rum drinker, and any of you that watch this channel on the regular know that rum is not really my thing. Mostly the same reason vodka is not my thing, because I've given myself alcohol poisoning with them when I was younger, and I haven't really touched them since. But rum, especially spiced rum, a nice vanilla note. You're going to get those tannins and more vanilla and everything else from the barrel, because you're not normally going to find white spiced rum, which is rum not barrel aged, which basically means any neutral grain spirit. But because once you distill them, they basically all taste the same when they're just distilled and they haven't been aged or anything. I say basically because they don't all taste the same, but for the most part, a neutral grain spirit is a neutral grain spirit. So I don't know if that's what they're thinking here, but yeah, for spiced rum, you should be getting vanilla, you should be getting oak tannins, you should be getting maybe a little butterscotch, maybe a little toffee. The rum itself, especially barrel-aged rum, a little bit of a fruitiness, mostly like a slight berry taste, and a lot of wood, and vanilla again because it's wood aged. Just a lot of white rum. I don't really get anything. White rum always reminds me of vodka, in that except it's a lot smoother than vodka. But we don't even care about that. I find rum smoother than vodka. But that doesn't matter. Whatever. So yeah, I don't understand this beer. I'm saying beer now. Fuck. You can just call me Glenn. If you're not here, fuck you. You're stupid. Tastes like I'm drinking Lemon Mr. Clean, really, to me. I get that natural apple background, but the forefront's just reminding me of Mr. Clean in the way that it's just very citrusy, very lemony, very limey, and not really much apple in the forefront. It kind of reminds me of like white grape juice mixed with lemon and lime juice, and just extra sugar for no reason other than to put it there. I don't even know what to say. As a cider with spiced rum, a 1 out of 10. As a cider on its own, for me personally, probably a 3 out of 10. As a 18-year-old girl's panty remover, probably like a 7 out of 10. As a suggest you to drink it or get behind it at all, no. You know what? There's so many better things out there, even just coolers. You know what? Get a Mike's Hard Lemonade. Get a Mike's Hard Lemonade. Get a fucking Smirnoff Ice. Get a... Find a 15-year-old can of CC&G. Get a Jack Daniels and cola. Get whatever you want to get. Don't get this. Unless you want to try it. Again, I don't try to turn you off of things. If you want to try it, try it. But don't... oh, this even has Crown Holdings. So this... What the fuck? Does Crown Holdings has stuff out in the UK? I didn't know that. I knew they were all over Canada and the US, but I didn't know they were in the UK as well. Anyway, that doesn't matter. That's just about another topic. Yeah, I can't get behind this. I can't suggest it. I can't do any of that. But I can say if you want to try it, try it. You're only out a few bucks if you try it. You might love it, and if you do, tell me. If you don't, tell me. I'd love to know what you think of it. Anyway, I don't like it. I'm not going to finish it. There's not many things I pour down the drain, but this is one of them. I just don't care. I don't care to get a hangover or to sleep longer than I want to or anything else for this. It's not worth it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.